Good, good morning, students. Today we are continuing the Tiger King. The episode number 2nd, page number 11, episode number 3. As we know that the astrologer finally told the king that you will be able to kill 99 tigers in the same way, but you should be extra careful about the 100 tiger. And even he told him that if my prediction is going to be wrong, then I will leave this profession. I will tear books of astrology as well as set fire to those books. And so this confidence put the king under pressure. Now the king realized that this thing is going to happen, and so the story moves further. So from that day onwards, it was celebration time. It was celebration time for the tigers of the kingdom. Why? What is the reason? It was the celebration time of the for the tigers of the kingdom. What is the reason? So all the tigers residing or inside the forest of the Pratibandhpuram, it was a celebration time for them. What is the reason? The reason is very simple. The reason is very simple because the state banned, stopped tiger hunting, okay, except the king himself. It means, and for this purpose, okay, a proclamation, it means an official order has been issued. And what this official order says? It says, okay, that even you are flinging stones to the tiger, okay, you will be punished. Okay, and what is the punishment? In the punishment, all the property and will have the wealth of that person, okay, can be confiscated, took hold of all those properties. So this is reason due to that it had been termed as the celebration time for the tigers of the kingdom, because now none other than the king can hunt in the forest of the Pratibandhpuram, and due to that it had been termed that it was a celebration time for the tigers of the kingdom. Okay, not only this one. So the first that he issued a proclamation ordering the people not to throw stones toward the tiger, otherwise they will be punished, which has been mentioned here. The second point is that he did another thing. He said that it means he determined that he will attend other things later on. It means he decided to do all the remaining things after completing his target of the 100 hunting of the 100 tiger, and so he declared that he is not going to attend other thing. But the question is here, during these activities, during these period of the time, what is the period of the time? The period of the time that the tiger king has to complete the target or hunting of the 100 tigers. So the question is that what happened during all these period of the time? The narrator say that there were times when what happened? Bullet missed the target, missed its mark. And we know that a tiger is in front of you. You try to shoot that tiger, but anyway, the bullet missed its mark. Then you know that what will happen? Probably the tiger leaped upon means climbed or jumped upon the king, the tiger king, and at this time the king had no other option but to fight the tiger with his bare hands, here empty hands, without gun. But the good thing is that each time the Maharaja was the winner, and so it continued further. It continued for a longer period of the time. Now we are moving to page number 12, and here in this page number 12, this page is really important for all of us, because we are asked a large number of the questions here. In our board examinations, we have different questions here. So I hope that you should take care. You should be careful about this presentation, this slide. So let's come. Now the question is that there are many times when Maharaja was it means there were many occasions when Maharaja was in danger of losing his throne. So the question is that why was the Maharaja in danger of losing his throne? This is the question. And they may ask you this question in different way. So why was the Maharaja in danger of losing his throne? Narrators say that he was in danger of losing his throne, And so here are some important deliberation regarding this particular point. Narrator say that there was a situation when a high-ranking British officer named or called Duroy. Okay, Duroy. Okay, a high-ranking British officer. This high-ranking British officer was passionate, or he was fond of two things. The first, he was fond of tiger hunting, and the second thing, he was very fond of being photographed with hunted tigers. So here it means once a high-ranking British officer, Duroy, okay, who was passionate about tiger hunting, and not only the hunting of the tigers but also being photographed with the hunted tigers. So that high-ranking British officer visited the kingdom Pratibandhupuram, okay, and he wished. What is his wish? His wish to hunt tigers in the kingdom. Okay, but you know that Maharaja has already a proclamation that has been termed as a. It means the Maharaja resolved that. So what is the resolution? What is the determination of the Tiger King? The determination of the Tiger King was that none other than himself, okay, even fling a stone toward the tiger. And so here, that British officer came there and wished to hunt tigers in the Pratibandhupuram. So Maharaja was very firm. The king was firm, okay, on his resolution. We have discussed about this resolution. So he was Maharaja was firm in his resolve, okay, in his resolution, okay, and so he outrightly, what did he do? He outrightly refused permission. So what he did? He refused permission. But you know that he refused permission to whom? This is a high-ranking British officer. So he refused permission to a high-ranking British officer, and you know that at that time our country was not free one. Okay, and so the country was run by the British officers at that time. Okay, so it was really dangerous one. And on the contrary, the king has given him some options. What are these options? So at first I am telling you. Okay, what are the options? The options are boar hunt, okay, or mouse hunt, or even the mosquito hunt. Okay, so at the place of the Maharaja refused the permission. Maharaja refused the permission to hunt tigers in Pratibandhpuram, and he told them, he gave him options. These options are, he said that I will help you, okay, I will organize you, okay, a boar hunt or a mouse hunt or even for the mosquito hunt, but he said that tiger hunt is impossible. And so you understand, we all are aware that what should be the implication. Yes, and even the British officer's secretary sent word to the Maharaja. It means the secretary of this British officer, okay, requested Maharaja again through, okay, through the Diwan, okay, and he also, it means there was another option. So we are going to discuss about that part. So there is another proposal. What is that proposal? Okay, a new proposal. So the secretary of that high-ranking British officer put forward a new proposal, okay, to the king through the Diwan. And what is that proposal? Okay, the proposal was simple. Okay, the high-ranking British officer will not hunt any tiger. Any tiger. It means the actual killing or the hunting will be done by the king himself. That's good. It is the first point of the proposal. It means the proposal says that the British officer himself did not have to kill the tiger. Maharaja could do the actual killing or hunting. Okay. And the second is that the only important thing is what is that? That a photograph of the British officer, okay, officer holding the gun and standing over the tiger's carcass. Carcass means dead body. Okay, tiger's carcass. So, I think that this new proposal is perhaps proper. Why proper? Because this time the high-ranking British officer is not going to hunt the tiger. The actual killing or the hunting will be done by the king himself. The only demand and the request, okay, was that the high-ranking British officer want photograph. It means the photograph the British officer holding the gun and standing over the tiger's dead body. So this was the only requirement or the demand of. But even though we find that Maharaja would not agree. Maharaja would not agree at this time also. Why? Why Maharaja? would not agree even to this proposal. What is the reason? Okay, the problem is that in that case, other officers may follow him. Yes, there is a chance. Okay, what is the chance? As we know that this photograph may be published in a magazine or the newspaper, and by going through those photographs, probably there are chances that other officers may reach to Pratibandhpuram and requested the same to the Maharaja. This is reason due to that, okay, Maharaja okay, was not agree with this, and in this way we find that okay, British officers, the high ranking British officers demand, proposal, request has been turned down by the Maharaja. And so this is the reason due to that Maharaja was in danger of losing his throne. This is the point. So, okay, once they are going to ask you this question, then you have to narrate all the details regarding why Maharaja refused it and what are the other details related to this one, so that we may get. Now we are moving to another important question. Okay. And the question is that how did the Maharaja save his throne? Yes, as we know that it is very simple reason. You refuse the permission of tiger hunting to the British high-ranking British officer who are holding important posts there. So the Maharaja was in danger of losing his throne. So the another question is that how did the Maharaja save his throne? How did he change the situation? And so the reason is simple. Okay, Maharaja stopped a British officer from fulfilling his desire. And all of you are already aware what was the desire of that British officer. So he did not fulfill the desire. Maharaja did not fulfill the desire. Okay, and in this way, the Maharaja stood in danger of losing his kingdom itself. Okay, so what did the Maharaja do? So we find that the Maharaja with his divan, okay, it means with the consultation of his divan. It means Maharaja with his divan, there is a consultation. Okay, there is a consultation, and after the consultation, what is the result of this one? Due to this consultation, the result is okay, the solution. So what was the solution? The solution is simple. He telegraphed to the famous jeweler telegram to the famous jeweler, that is the British company, and ordered 50 diamond rings, okay, as a sample. So Maharaja, after the deliberation, after the consultation, what is the result? They try to find out the solution and okay, for that a telegram was dispatched to a famous British company of jewelers in Calcutta. Jewelers in Calcutta. Okay. And what the telegram? Okay, what the telegram read? So he telegrammed. Okay, and it reads, send samples of expensive diamond rings of different designs, and in this way around 50 diamond rings arrived. And what happened to those? Okay, the Maharaja sent those 50 diamond rings to the wife of British officer. Okay, British officer. What was expectation? Expecting that she may select one or two and return the rest. But what is the reality? The reality is just opposite. Okay. So, what is the reality? Reality is just opposite. The reality is that, okay, she sent a reply. And what was the reply? In the reply, okay, the reply was that, thank you very much for your gifts. Thank you very much for your gifts. You just take your gifts, not only gift. Okay. In this way we find that, so you understand what happened then. Finally we are going to conclude that after the consultation, there was a consultation between Maharaja and the Diwan, and due to that, what is the result of the consultation? It has been decided that to send a telegram to the British company of famous jeweler in Calcutta and ordered the sample of 50 diamond, diamond rings, and so the 50 diamond rings arrived. The Maharaja sent those 50 diamond rings to the wife of the Durai or the British officer. What was the expectation? He was expecting that she will select one or two, return the rest, but the reality is that she sent a letter in reply by quoting, thank you very much for your gifts. It means he did not get anything, and in this way the Maharaja has to pay. In this way we find that Maharaja has to pay rupees 3 lakhs to the jeweler for those 50 rings. But still it says that Maharaja was able to save his throne, and so still he was happy. He was happy. And you know well why he was happy. Okay, so Maharaja was still happy, and what is the reason of his happiness? He was still happy. Okay, although he had lost 3 lakhs rupees, but still he had managed to retain his kingdom. And in this way we find that Maharaja was able to save his throne. And we in this way we find that we have 2 important questions here, and usually I find that these questions are repeated many times, so we should go through it, repeat it many times, and to be able to understand it properly. Thank you.